Okay, so some of you might have heard the term energy vampires, so let's talk about it. An energy vampire is somebody in your life who is constantly draining your energy. They come to you, they trauma dump, they're always, I guess, looking at the glass half empty, and it's definitely a one-way street. You might be an empath and you find yourself surrounded by people who constantly need your advice or, need your validation, and yeah, I guess just don't have your best interest at heart. I find it a lot in what I do, and it's hard to set those boundaries, but it is important. It's important for us to set these boundaries for ourselves, because these are not people that are there to help lift you up and help your progression. And especially if you are an empath, you might find it hard to say no or to draw that boundary, because you do want to help people, but it's not helping them. Don't get me wrong, there's always a time and a place to be a friend or listen to somebody who needs to vent and help somebody through a tough time, but these are people who keep coming back and draining your energy, and you literally feel like you're being pulled into the situation that they're in, and it's not good for your mental health. And as I said, I find it hard in this job, what I do, because ultimately I am here to help you guys and to help people and to offer my guidance and advice and the messages coming through. But sometimes it is hard to discern whether this person is a friend or they're there to just take advantage. This could be friends, family, a lot of us, especially my generation, deal with narcissistic or have dealt with narcissistic family members, and it's hard to draw that line because you don't want to be the bad guy and you don't want to put those boundaries up, but it is important because that's how you're going to move forward. So I guess I wanted to make this video because especially in the live that I did today, there's a lot of you guys coming in with the same messages coming through, which is drawing these boundaries and releasing the toxic energy and the toxic people around you because they are not serving you. And I guess I just wanted to speak on that in a collective forum and let you guys know that it is okay to say no. It's okay to distance yourself from family members, from friends, from whoever it is in your life that is not there to help you build you up, and it's a two-way street. If it's a one-way street and you're constantly pouring yourself into somebody who's asking you for advice or trauma dumping, and they're not listening to the advice that you're giving them, like they're there to take your energy, okay? And it's important for you to establish that boundary and put yourself first, and that's okay. I've had so many people come and go in my life because I've come to realize that they aren't there for my highest good or for my best interest. They're there to constantly ask me for advice or use me, so yeah, I guess I just wanted to say that it is okay to draw boundaries. It is okay to distance yourself and say no, okay? People pleasers out there, it's something that we struggle with, and it's a big one, saying no, okay? But if you don't want to do something, don't do it. If they are there for you and they are in your life for the right reasons, they will understand if you need to say no or draw a boundary, and they will go with the flow. That's how you know that a person is really there for you, and not to leech off your energy, is if you draw a boundary and they accept that with grace, then that person is not there to steal your energy, okay? So what do you need to hear right now? Let us pull some cards. What's coming out for this person watching this video right now? With the Four of Pentacles reversed, this is really about letting go of people that no longer serve you. So that is confirmation right there. Thank you. Shedding the old, letting go of people, letting go of what no longer serves you, okay? And be discerning. Use your discernment to determine who is there for good and who is not, okay? So trust your intuition with that, and if somebody doesn't feel good in your life, then they are not good for you. And this might come with some sadness and pain, but ultimately this is going to help you in the long run, okay? And you should never feel like you can't say no, you know, or you can't draw a boundary, okay? So yeah, they might be defensive about it. They might make you question why you're putting those boundaries up, and again, it's because they don't have your best interest at heart, okay? So yeah, I guess I just wanted to touch on that and put this in a collective forum, because so many of you were coming through my live today with a similar message coming through, and it's really like letting go of what no longer serves you, okay? Any final messages to come out? Let's have a look. Any final messages to come out for this collective? Don't let pride get in your way. Don't let pride get in the way of you saying no or setting boundaries, and a time for healing. I feel like this is for a lot of us. We're going through a collective healing, a collective change, and shedding the old to let the new in. And with the Magician coming out here, confirmation that we are creating the reality that we want to be in, okay? No longer people pleasing, no longer doing things we don't want to do. And lastly, let's get an angel synchronicity. 1515, okay? Keep accessing the creative connection that you feel to the divine. The whispers speak through your creative connection, allowing you to express the beauty that is within you and connect you to the love that is around you, okay? Your affirmation: creativity is my birthright. As I express my creativity, I feel a beautiful flow of love and connection. And really, that speaks to unconditional love for yourself and putting yourself first. So 1515, if you're seeing this, that's confirmation for you, okay? You're not alone, and I love you.